name is Tlalo. I'm the host of the Boardroom. I'm with Ino, founder of the Business Analysis School. Ino, please introduce yourself and tell us more about what you do.
Of course. Thanks for having me. Hi, my name is Eno Eka. I am the founder of the Business Analysis School. I was born in Nigeria, but I live in Canada right now. I started my career as an accountant. However, I fell in love with business analysis, and I have a growing passion about providing business solutions, but more importantly, helping people see the amazing career of business analysis. And that's why I founded the Business Analysis School. So I'm happy to speak to you about business analysis today.
Yes. Tell me, how do you develop a successful enterprise?
I have to say, it has to be my business analysis career. Starting my business, I think it came from a need, and the need was from the potential customers who are currently students and small businesses. When I moved to Canada, I was able to find success really fast in my career, but I already had a business analysis career from Nigeria. So it was really easy for me to find success in starting a consulting company in 9 months, in landing multiple jobs in about 6 months. However, a lot of people around me struggled with their careers. So I found myself being that trusted advisor to small and medium businesses and to other immigrants around me. And when they clamored for some sort of formal way of learning, formal way of providing my services to them, that's how we started the school. And being able to implement everything I know as a business analyst, starting from the need, and bringing about a change in the way immigrants see themselves, and the way professionals think about their careers, and providing that solution with my business is how I've been able to run it. And of course, we have had many iterations, reforming how we do things, changing things. And I say, we're still changing, we're evolving, and that's the beauty of business analysis.
Yeah. What is it about, Nigerians, I understand they have that business spirit, like maybe from your background.
Yeah.
Where does that inspiration come from?
Ooh. The typical Nigerian is very entrepreneurial. We have the hustle spirit, but we're very learned as well. We like to go to school. Back home, if you don't have a bachelor's or a master's, what are you doing? So we have that drive to win and to succeed. I think it stems from the competition, typically in that African home where, you have to get first in class, you come out of school, get a fantastic job, and then you now become a provider, right? So because of that competition and that drive that you see around you, you have no choice than to learn a few things. And with a lot of our parents too, they're entrepreneurial as well. So we learn a few things because you might help them with balancing your books, setting up the shop, things like that. So you kind of just grows on you. But I dare say that Nigerians are so entrepreneurial. We're amazing people. We love to be independent. We don't want to depend on anybody. So we will do whatever we can to succeed.
Yeah. I understand you'll be giving your presentation tomorrow. What are some of the key focus areas?
Of course, yes. So I am opening the conference tomorrow as the opening keynote. I'm speaking about building your business analysis thought leadership. And this presentation is really for the people who are going to be in the room tomorrow. It's helping them see that they are already thought leaders, that the business analysis skills that we already have make us thought leaders in the world. And how can they leverage the skills that they have, and how can they also create the strategies to be seen globally as trusted advisors to companies, to the government, wherever we find ourselves. So it's going to be a fantastic session, and I look forward to that.
Yes, I'm focusing more on the African space. Would you advise investors coming in to invest in Africa? Do you believe in this continent? I understand in Canada, but this continent of Africa, what do you think for investors coming in?
Let me surprise you. I am invested in Africa, in Nigeria. I must say this, that anyone who hasn't invested in Africa is losing a whole lot. Business Analysis School is global, but our second highest pool of students come from Nigeria, followed by Cameroon and Ghana, and then South Africa. Right, we have the population. Our people want to read, they want to learn, they want to grow. They're open to new things. That's the thing with Africans, is that we don't shy away from opportunities. And we have the people, we have the manpower, we have the knowledge, right? We have the strength and the ability. So I dare say that any company who hasn't invested in Africa is missing out a whole lot. I definitely urge all investors to come to Africa. I'm in South Africa right now. And trust me, there's so many opportunities out here for you. With the Business Analysis School, we're building our presence digitally, but of course, with time, we would have physical offices in Africa, and that's how we should be. Yeah.
Some of the issues we're dealing with in South Africa in terms of, energy, shifting from coal to carbonization and renewable energy. Is it sustainable for Africa, the way you see it?
Well, with Africa, we still have a long way to go with renewable energy, but what I see recently is a lot of companies who are starting to make use of, single-use plastics to generate energy. And I think because of the high plastic usage here in Africa, that could be an easy way for us to generate energy. And I believe that if the government can put out funding towards these small businesses, give them funding for their R&D, I'm very sure that we're going to be able to move from, the coal and even the dependence on petroleum as well to, other renewable energy like, using plastic, solar, and the rest of them. So definitely there is opportunities with renewable energy here in Africa.
Yes. Also, I'd like to just ask about those entrepreneurs. You were talking about how people would come to you for business advice and so on. Please speak on that to the young entrepreneurs starting out. There are many of them in South Africa that are starting out in business. Please speak to that, the advice and the encouragement and the key focus for them getting into business. How to thrive in that space, because from statistics, we know that many of the startups they fail in their first year. So what are some of the key areas that they can focus on as young people getting into business?
For sure. I'll definitely say this as a young person in business. There's usually those fears of failure, but that's the reason why you're starting. I would say leverage communities. Communities are how I was able to build my business. So WhatsApp, Facebook, LinkedIn. You don't have to have a fancy website or anything like that. Honestly, with your phone and the internet, you can start a sustainable business. Learn from other people. So find areas where you can get coaching or support if needed. And then also, seek out opportunities for funding, grants within your field, and maybe any micro loans if possible. But definitely, find the need within your community, leverage your communities. Don't be shy to speak about your business. Don't be shy to talk about what you do. Create a social media page, even if it's just a Facebook page or an Instagram page, and start, putting out things about your business. And that way you can leverage the online space. You don't need a physical store or anything right now to actually have a business. So, leveraging the internet, leveraging social media, these are ways that we've been able to build our businesses as well. So that young person out there, this is my advice to you. Start where you are, use what you have, leverage your communities, and don't be scared to fail. Thank you.
The importance of education.
For sure. Education. Education is the key to success. I tell people anywhere that without education, I don't think I'll be where I am. I think one of the culture shocks I got when I moved to Canada was people saying, "Oh, you speak English. You speak very well. Who taught you English?" And I say, I think I'm more red than you are. Back home, we're colonized by the British, so we speak English. That's our lingua franca. We go to school, we're very well educated. And these are the things that make you stand out. I found that, when I share how much of education that I have. People kind of respect me when they hear me speak, and that is why I encourage everyone, especially my fellow youth back home, go to school, leverage education. No learning is a waste, right? It might be informal learning, and that's fine as well. That's still education, right? Travel, that's still education, right? Those are the ways that you can expand your knowledge, grow, and I dare say this, that, as long as you're educated, you can succeed anywhere in the world.
You're running the business analysis school. What are some of the exciting projects that you're currently enrolling in?
We have lots of exciting projects. So right now we are developing an application. We have it in the beta phase right now. So we have some users testing that app, and it's exciting to see where that's going. Also within our business, we deployed bots. So we're using robotic process automation right now, RPA, within our business, and it's exciting to see how those bots are amazing. And I know when we talk about robotics, people feel like, oh, that's going to take away people's jobs. But on the contrary, right? Processes are faster, things are automated. And I'm excited about that, to see how that would, even help us serve our students better. And of course, once we officially launch our app as well.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
To have you.
Sure.
Yes.
Thank you.
That was awesome.